what happens in the Southern Hemisphere does not always reflect what happens here, and we've seen that sometimes it goes both ways. It is a slight glimmer of hope, we can say, that it seems that the measures that are taking to prevent COVID-19 and the very high influenza immunization rates that they achieved in much of the Southern Hemisphere have made a difference. So my message to people in British Columbia is we all need to do our part to stop influenza this year as well, and that means getting a flu shot, even if this is the first time you've ever had it. It's for your own protection, but it's also for our community, because we need to be able to tell the difference between influenza and COVID. And right now it's easy. We don't have a lot of influenza, but going into the fall, that's going to be our challenge. And we know that influenza also affects those who are more vulnerable to COVID. So we know long-term care for people who are elders and seniors, and also for children. So this is a really important year where influenza shots are very important for all of us, but also those other measures that we know prevent respiratory transmission. So keeping our distance from people, wearing masks when we can't do that, and hand hygiene is incredibly important.
Follow-up, Camille?
When will our flu vaccine program start in BC, and how many more vaccinations did we get this year compared to last year?
Yeah, so we knew what was going on in the Southern Hemisphere, and as you know, our orders for vaccines went in around February, but we did top that up quite a bit. I can get you the exact numbers, but we've increased by about 20% our extra. I think we're close to 2 million doses this year.
We'll be briefing on that next week.
But we will be, and we have been working with our health authority partners to have a good, strong influenza campaign. Our vaccine tends to arrive a little bit later in September into October, that being the optimal times for us to immunize people prior to the season starting in earnest. And we expect vaccine to start arriving in the coming weeks.